is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for Arkansas Today. I am Aaron Nolan, and today, once again, game day for the Arkansas Razorback baseball team. The Hogs just one win away from the College World Series in Omaha. Here's what you need to know for tonight's game against South Carolina. It is win, stay home for the rest. The winner, again, headed to the first round of the College World Series. The game starts at 6 p.m. on ESPN2. But in just a few minutes, we're going live at Big Trail Nation headquarters. Our team will have the very latest. Again, the Super Regional. Will College World Series, or will they stay home? We'll find out. We'll have more coming up later in this show. Now to news from around the state. Little Rock police have this man in custody, 36-year-old Carlos Ramos. He's been arrested for first-degree murder and battery. He's accused of stabbing 33-year-old Evidencio Ordonez to death in Little Rock. Police say he stabbed two men during a fight outside a home on Staten Road. No word on the condition of the second victim. Police in Little Rock are also working a Friday night murder. 62-year-old Lawrence Butler was found inside Arch Street home. No arrests have been made. The two weekend murders bring Little Rock's total to 20 for the year. A fundraiser is planned for a Northwest Arkansas man after police say he was injured in a hate crime. Police say two people got into a fight with the owner of Odyssey Tattoo Shop because of his sexual orientation. We're told he was severely injured and cannot work. The shop is raising money so the owner and his family won't have to worry about paying medical bills that are piling up.
We'll have a series of small designs drawn up and ready to go so that customers can come in and get something done. And on that day, we normally work by commission, but we're going to be giving all the profits made that day to Eric for his medical expenses.
Shop's fundraiser is June 18th. Memphis police say a woman was caught driving around with her grandchildren inside dog kennels. She told police she put them there because there wasn't enough room in the car. Police arrested Lamomi Cheeks. Here's a Facebook video, and it shows these 7- and 8-year-olds getting out of the car across the street from Graceland.
It's shocking. It really is, because, I mean, you know, I only met her like once, maybe twice, and she seemed like a real nice lady. I couldn't see her actually doing it.
Cheek faces child endangerment charges. An update to a story we brought you last week. Take a look. That's that's a shark rather in Arkansas. Arkansas Game and Fish have identified 3 sharks found in a Saline County creek. They were thresher sharks common to the Gulf Coast. The body of an alligator that was missing its tail was also found in the water. Still no word who dumped the animals. Game and Fish are looking into this. Northeast Arkansas officials are urging people to stay away from a sinkhole in the Spring River. A boat wreck Saturday near the Sadler Falls area may have contributed to this. The river is open for boating and floating, but again, stay away from barricaded areas near Sadler Falls. And a sinkhole in Eureka Springs in northwest Arkansas causing major headaches along Main Street. A tunnel collapsed under a parking lot. Right now it's about 20 feet deep. The parking lot owner is fixing the problem and hoping to be reimbursed by the city later. Former President Bill Clinton back in the natural state over the weekend promoting his new book. The Arkansas native teamed up with best-selling author James Patterson for the book, The President is Missing. This is the first time a chief has collaborated with a writer on a work of fiction. And the president may have dished out a few details that only a president would know.
But we got to make it not only accurate, but the problem has to be something that could happen. So he said, okay, I will, but you're going to have to answer a lot of questions. So next thing I know, I get my first test. I get 20 questions that I have to answer in great detail to enable the strategy that we decided to execute together.
Another Arkansas native actress, Mary Steenburgen, you saw her there, moderated the discussion and book signing. It could be another 2 weeks before a judge is ruling on the future of medication abortions in Arkansas. The judge saying Friday no decision will be made until the parties involved can answer some procedural issues. The U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear an appeal challenging the law. As a result, Arkansas became the first state to effectively ban medication abortions. A mission trip for Northeast Arkansas volunteers was cut short due to safety concerns. The Jonesboro volunteers are a part of Open Hearts Ministries and had traveled to Nicaragua several times before, but recent political unrest has caused violent and even deadly protests across the country. Volunteers said even walking in areas deemed safe, there was some tension around.
I was, fearful for their safety and concerned for that. So we sent them home early. 10 people gave their life to Christ. So I believe the mission that was set before us was accomplished just through those short few days that we got to spend.
Volunteers came home with a sense of accomplishment, as you just heard. Central Arkansans in Jacksonville are doing what they can for those who may need some help keeping cool this summer. Right now, they're collecting box fans, window AC units, and donations to give to senior citizens in the area. Anytime this month, you can drop off a fan at the North Medical Center in Jacksonville or the police department as well. Hey, it's a busy couple of days at Verizon Arena in North Little Rock. Shania Twain's going to be there tomorrow night, but tonight it's WWE Monday Night Raw. Shania takes the stage 7:30. Tickets are still available if you want to go. This Sunday was a special day in Little Rock. The capital city celebrated Goodfellas Day. Mayor Mark Stodola proclaimed the day as a community-wide gathering. It was also a celebration for Goodfellas barbershops, dedicating 10 years of business and service to the community.
We just try to show appreciation for everybody in the whole state of Arkansas. We got customers all over the place that are Goodfellas. We try to be a Goodfellas. And that's not just a word or a barbershop. It's just a way of life, being good to everybody.
Basketball, kickball, face painting, live music, free health screenings were all a part of that fantastic event. If you still haven't filed your federal income taxes for 2017 and you owe money, there's another deadline you need to know about. Taxpayers who missed the April 18th filing deadline face a higher penalty. After June 14th, that penalty for not filing a tax return is at least $210. Experts say even if you can't pay what you owe, submitting your return by June 14th will eliminate some penalties. And for those who requested a 6-month extension, you're in the clear for now. Gas prices continue to rise. The nationwide average for a gallon of gas is $3.01. That's a quarter higher than Arkansas's average of $2.64. That's less than 2 cents in the past 3 weeks. Industry analysts say oil prices are going down, and refiners are passing down much of that savings. So news